Mr. Bison Flips! Mr. Bison Flips! Mr. Bison Flips! Mr. Bison Flips!
Firstly, I want to take the chance to welcome you all to the Year 11 English Standard course. I know that the real course doesn't start for another 3 weeks, plus a few weeks of holidays, but as of today you will commence the work of the standard course. As you probably know, the English course is the same for advanced and standard, meaning that 40% of the content is common content, so you'll do exactly the same thing. You'll do the same area of study, both in 11 and Year 12, but then when it comes to the modules in Year 12 or the electives in Year 11, you do deviate between the two courses. So you will do slightly different content in that regard, essentially meaning that your text will be slightly more contemporary and at a slightly different level. You won't have to do Shakespeare, and you don't have to do the comparative study of texts beyond the area of study. But the standard course is by no means any lighter, any easier. It's not a dummy course, it's not a course for the lazy. It's a course that's going to require hard, diligent work and application from day one this term if you're going to make it through successfully. So for that reason, make the most of the next 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks that we have left. Try to fill any gaps that you feel you might have from Year 10, any skills that you wish you would have had time to perfect, or any particular aspects of the course that you wish you'd had time to focus on a little bit more. Try to make those gaps filled by the end of this term. Here's a brief overview of what the Year 11 standard course will look like in terms of assessments and in terms of content and modules. So you're going to start off, as I mentioned before, with a common area of study, meaning that both you and the students in advance will be doing the same area of study. The focus for Year 11 is identity, and you will all study texts that have to do with identity. You both do poetry, a collection of poems about identity, and then you'll have find texts that relate to those poems. Following the area of study, you will go on to elective A, which for you is drama, and your drama, the play you're going to study that term, is called Cosy by Louis Nara. And following that, and that will go for 4 weeks in term 1, and then another 3 weeks or 4 weeks plus the semester 1 exams in term 2. Following that, elective B in Year 11 Standard is The Truman Show, the film, which goes for the last 4 weeks of term 2 plus the first couple of weeks of term 3, and then we conclude the 3-term year of Year 11 with elective C, which is the novel Raw. So that's an overview of what your year will entail. Now the focus for the next couple of weeks, while you're still in Year 10, you still have a bit of chance to fill in some gaps and develop your skills, is to kind of work around the text of Cosy and the play of Louis Nara. Kind of look at some skills in terms of drama analysis, but also get familiar with the content and the context for the play Cosy. So that is where your focus will lie for the next few weeks. So now, return to the standard Schoology course, download the Word document that outlines what the course entails and what you're going to do for the next 2.5 weeks. Download the scanned version of Cosy, as you haven't yet gotten your text from your text list. Obviously, you'll get the actual play in your book package next term, and then go off and explore and get really knowledgeable about the standard course so that you can be really successful next year. Best of luck and have fun.